Hello once again, all you wonderful lovelies. It is Gorilla-san aka Lynn, and allow me to welcome you back to another installment of Double Fine's The Cave. Where we last left off, we had just finished the monks level, which gave us some very interesting tidbits into enlightenment and some very unique puzzles. Plus, it also taught us how we could murder people with our minds. In this one, I believe we're doing the last mandatory stage, and depending on how long it is, I think I'll just finish the entire video here. So let's dive on in, shall we? Here we are at the island. This was another one I had to re-record because there was absolutely no sound whatsoever. And so I get all my characters placed in here. This was no problem re-recording. Takes a little bit of time to get back to this level, but the cave is really worth it. So let's get on. No, come on, man, get in the boat.
Hey, anyone know any sea shanties? 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Oh, that's more a bar song than a sea shanty. Ooh, I've got one. 99 bottles of rum on the wall, 99 bottles of rum.
Aw, Cave. You're so awesome. Your voice is sexy. Can't help it.
Whoopee! I'm rescued.
Rescued?
Shut up. After years on this blasted island, I can finally leave.
Finally leave.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. I'm going to go collect my stuff and get my beloved dog Spanky so we can skedaddle.
Beloved dog.
Shut up.
Well, from stuck in a cave to marooned on an island stuck in a cave, things aren't exactly looking up for our friends now, are they? No, they're not.
Who's a good dog? Knight takes D5.
The cave seems to have a good taste in irony. This one seems a little complicated, but it's actually very easy to get through. I really think the hardest stage to get by in all of the cave is the monk, followed by the scientist and the time traveler. Those would be the top three, in that order for hard for me at least. Mainly because of that stupid pedal puzzle for the monk stage. Rising anger. Our monk's zen is breaking, his confidence shattering like his friend over there breaking that board. We're on one wrong move, and he will not only snap, but he will shatter many splinters into the heart of Buddhism. It's not a good idea. And one of the twins, forced to eat. That's definitely not going to end well. But, unless I give them the good ending, this will end tragically. I haven't fully decided yet on what I'm going to do for their endings, but I'll probably give them all of their good endings. At least for this playthrough. And in the next one, for the next 3 batch of characters, I think I'll do all the bad endings. And for the final playthrough, I will give halves. You know, like a 1 good, 1 bad kind of thing. You know, the neutral ending. for this one, yeah, I plan on doing all good endings. And then in the very final episode, I will show all of the cave paintings, which include both the good and the bad endings. That way, I can show you how everything could have worked out for any of them. The Hermit actually did some pretty cool stuff for this island. I'd totally live here if I was a hermit. Aw, does he have a corgi? It's so cute. Damn you, lag. I hate it when my videos lag like that.
When you get that boat of yours to the other side of the island, give me a shout. I'll join you for the big rescue.
Big rescue.
Shut up.
Not sure how to break it to that adorable old hermit, but their boat only seats 3 people. Might I suggest to our 3 friends that they move the boat across the island very quietly?
Quietly.
Shut up!
And here's another piece. What is this one? Will you save us? So, this does not seem to bode well for the knight's future, especially since he's been a coward and an alt-right fool this entire time. I will whip his ass.
When I get back to civilization, I'll be a chess wizard. Whoopee! I'm rescued.
Rescued.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I wonder if the dog is ranked.
True. I wonder that as well, Cave. Especially if that dog does know how to play chess. And you can be anything you want, Mr. Hermit. A chess wizard sounds awesome. Though if it only allowed you to have magical chess powers, that sounds a bit silly. Okay. That's 1/3 of this puzzle down. Well, actually not really. Almost have 1/3 of this done.
I love my dog. Polly wants a bratwurst.
That sounds really tasty. I could go for a bratwurst. Damn recording lag. Hopefully it doesn't keep doing that. And if it does,
Nice move.
hopefully it won't suck so much.
Polly wants a cracker.
Just gotta keep moving, Mr. Monk. I did notice there are a lot of pirate themes in this game, though we never get to play as a pirate. That would have been badass as an extra character. You hear that, Double Fine? I would love to have a spot playing as the pirate. Hell, for bonus, throw in a patch of DLC for those 3 dead characters we saw in the zoo. The pirate, the robot, and the clown. Sure, they would be dead, but hell, that would be a cool story. Also, those other characters that we see, the original trinkets. There's one for a pirate, which means a pirate did get through here. Probably the same dead one. Rock and roll superstar. He had a demonic cursed guitar. And an actress who wanted I think it was an Oscar or an Emmy. Either way, those characters would have been interesting to play. That And the miner, the hunter, and the hermit would be interesting characters. Like past DLC. It shows previous stuff, previous plays from other characters who have been to the cave, but are not in the same timeline as these 7. Now that would be pretty cool. Now to just get the boat through here. This will be the first of 3 bits in this island. Come on, lag. Stop it. First pirate flagpole. Second pirate flagpole. And the third. See, here's another dead pirate. The cave is just overwhelming with pirates. You'd think there would be like some sort of way to filter out the pirates. It's just madness. How to get over this one? Grab me this femur. Rolling out the barrels. Rolling out the barrels. Speaking of barrels, I want to play the PewDiePie game, The Legend of the Brofist, but I have no means of purchasing it quite yet, and I can't record on a mobile device, but Pewdie was able to play it for PC, and so far I haven't been able to find a decent link for a PC version. So if anyone's got a clue on how to get his game for PC, I would be eternally grateful. Just have to line these barrels up right. Damn it, Knight. Quit jumping over there. And now to get this barrel. Damn it, lag. There we go. The fuse is lit and down it goes. That's 1/3 of the puzzle down. Time to tackle the second. Getting the boat over to the end of the island. Now it's not so hard. We've reached the really easy portion of this. I love the random assortment of bats, but it just seems a little cliche. Pull the lever! Alrighty. Now the process of pushing the boat. Pushing a boat, pushing a boat all day long. There's another one of the adventure signs. But we don't have the adventure in this playthrough currently. And the monk decided to ignore me pushing the jump button. There are the twins getting ready for the next portion of this. Now, to just get the boat into the proper position I need it. Good children. Stay close. Steam power! Alrighty. Yay!
Whoopee! I'm finally getting off this island. I think I've got everything I need. Shove off any time.
I knew he was going to be trouble. Right here in Island City. Trouble with a capital T, which rhymes with P, which stands for Hermit. Okay, that didn't quite work. But he's still trouble. Trouble with a capital H, which stands for Hermit. Ha! There, much better.
Even a caveman has off days when it comes to being comedic. Now we just need to get into the final portion of this puzzle. We're in the final quarter. Getting the Hermit to not go with us. Sounds terrible, really.
I don't want to spend another day on this wretched island.
Too bad, Senor Hermit. Things are not going to go your way.
I've packed everything special and beloved to me, and I'm ready to scoot.
Nope, things are not going to go your way, Mr. Hermit. Okie doke. Now for the twins. Complete this mission. Let me get the monk out of here. I don't really need him.
We should probably shove off. The tide is going up.
I don't really need the monk to
Only 3 seats on the boat.
really do nothing right now. Hello, pretty Polly. You're going to come with me in a world of pure imagination. And the parrot is the key to do everything here. Hello, Spanky. And now we have the dog's barkings. That's 2 missions where we needed a recording.
Can't blame you. I wouldn't want to leave a friend behind.
The Hermit definitely has some things to say. But what are you going to say to this, Mr. Hermit?
I forgot my dog. You wait here and I'll be back in a flash. Don't leave without us. Spanky gets his own seat, so someone will need to swim.
No. No, 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 swimming. Alright. Let's get this underway. Oop, overshot it. Try again.
I'm no lawyer, but maritime law clearly allows for the abandonment of annoying hermits. And really, the stranding of a lone hermit pales in what we've seen from these three so far. I do wonder if any lessons have been learned this evening. Maybe by you and me, but I fear not by them. Well, we shall see soon enough.
And thus we journey through this ocean full of sharks inside of a cave. What wonders will we wait and see? Oh dear. That sounds like a waterfall. Or at least some raging rapids. Yep, it's a waterfall! Whee! And considering this is kind of a short video at the moment, yeah, we're gonna finish this off. We're gonna finish it off now.
Well, you took long enough. I was gonna send out the search party, but they're still looking for the last group. You didn't happen to run into an annoying clown, did you? That doesn't matter. We just got a new shipment of trinkets that should satisfy your every desire. But I can't give them to you without suitable replacements. So, take this giant novelty-sized key, again, and open the employee's back entrance. I'm sure you'll find some treasures worthy of the cave's gift shop.
You know I will, Mr. Clerk.
We close at 5, so you might want to get a move on it.
In the morning? In the evening? What 5 do you close on? Now we're gonna see a more interesting side of the cave. Stage version of the cave. Yep, everything's all packed up, ready to close for. Well, just about ready. That's hot. Remember last time this was all cool and watery? I think that's the way the caves are setting itself. Now to collect the trinkets. Again. I think whenever a character goes into these spots for the trinkets, that's when they have failed. They failed to have learned their lesson and have become one with the cave, choosing to keep their desire above all things instead of the greater good of their situation. The cave really makes you learn. The miner got his desire, and thus he will remain in the cave forever, desperately clinging to the gold. The hunter forsook everything, obsessed completely with the beast, seeking claim and fortune above all things. She too will remain here forevermore, becoming part of the cave. An eternal lesson. And seeing as the miner and the hunter are in here, it's pretty obvious who the next character is that we're going to take a trinket from. But you may be wondering, what is that trinket going to be? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Yep. Hello, Mr. Hermit. I'm going to take your dog. Don't worry, Spanky. You're fine. Of course, now you may be wondering, why is Spanky a trinket? The Hermit didn't seem too obsessed with him. If anything, he was more obsessed with the chess. Well, I doubt he was going to run back for his chess game. But in the end, obsession, greed, one's own thoughts, they all lead you to stay and remain in the cave. Now, the choice. The choice is for the good endings. Now, in order to get the good endings, you have to return your object of desire. So yeah, let's get these good endings. Mr. Clerk?
Splendid. That will look nice on the shelf. After all, possession is 9/10 of the law. That other 1/10, enjoy.
I don't think this rat poison really suits them, does it?
After all the hard work, you want to return this?
Yep.
Look, you should really think carefully about returning this.
Nah, I thought enough.
Very well. Just because it's you, I'll take it back.
And we're gonna take this for our doggy, because he's a good boy. And up we go. Damn lag keeps cutting this thing. And now we find out what happens. And let's count it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, don't eat the soup! The kids have a change of heart. They realize the error of their ways. We're sorry. The parents are none the wiser. Though I'm pretty sure those kids got an ass whooping once they told the truth about there being poison in the soup and the kids wanting them dead. Not so much of a happy ending, but happy-ish. Next up, I choose you, Sir Knight. Let's turn in that gold.
What a fabulous replacement trinket. Oh, that will do just fine. Taking the thing someone else desires most was a stroke of genius. Here you go.
He's really not a good man, is he, that clerk?
Are you sure you want to return that? I mean, you worked so hard to get it.
I know I did, but it means too little to me now.
I'm just looking out for you when I say this. You should think twice about returning what you desire most.
No.
Trust me.
I want to give it back. I want to be a good boy.
Well, looks like your mind is made up, so I'll reluctantly take it back.
Yay! Oh man, I can't take the postcard now? Yeah, you can take a postcard at the beginning of the game, and you get an achievement if you bring it all the way back and return it. And up the ladder we go. And let's see what our knight's good ending would be. 2, 1. Confession of a lie. Confessions of a lie, yeah. And you really think they would take pity on you? You let so many bad things happen. The rewards of honesty. Bullshit! He should have totally got so much of an ass whooping. Or at least incarceration in the dungeon. And lastly, our good friend the monk.
Splendid! That will look nice on the shelf. Hey, it's not stealing if they didn't see you take it. Am I right? Enjoy!
No, give it back. It's the right thing.
You want to return the thing you desire most?
Yes, sir. Yes, I do.
You really should think about keeping that. It came at great cost.
I know, but it's dirty. It's dirty, dirty.
Very well. Just because it's you, I'll take it back.
Thank you. That's so generous of you.
We close at 5, so you might want to get a move on it.
Alright. So we have redeemed our last character. What future awaits him now that he understands the gravity of his situation? A newfound inner peace. He has achieved enlightenment. And not too late, too. Because he was about to become a monster. He let his emotions too much. The righteous path regained! Yay! The monk has become a full-on member of graduation. I'm proud of you, monk. You've done well. You've done real well. Hip hip hooray! Now, to see how this game ends on a good note. Up and up we climb. So much climbage, so little time. Damn, you can really see the layers of bedrock in this thing. Wait, this is where the game started. And I accidentally fell down. That campfire is entirely electronic. I did not see that coming.
Well, this brings our exciting journey to an end this evening. I hope you had as much fun as I did. The important thing to remember is there are no refunds in the cave. No price can be put on the lessons learnt down here. We carry them throughout our lives and hopefully find ourselves on a new and better path. I say we, of course, but I mean you. After all, I'm just a talking cave.
And that is our good ending. Let's just get out of these credits. But that is the end of this play session of the cave. In the next one we'll be doing another 3 characters. Let me know which ones you want me to play, or I'll pick them at random. But until then, I thank you all for watching. Please like, favorite, share, subscribe for more content every 3 to 4 days. And I hope you're having a good day or night, depending on when you see this video. As always, my lovelies, remember to stay beautiful, and I will see you all in the next video. But until then, this is ta-ta for now, and bye-bye!